Okay, Charlie, over here. Now, what we got is we got Rick took out all the molding for us, as you see. But look at the fucking mess he left for us, bud. Come back here like this, and you can see better because you got the backlight coming in. Look at all the fucking mess Rick left us. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Huh? What the fuck's up with that, Charlie? Over here on the camera. Now, why did he leave us a fucking mess? Why? Now we gotta clean that shit up because it can't be painted like that. Am I right? Look at this shit. Come here, bud. Didn't you sand all that down? Look at that. Get that real close right there. Look how filthy that is. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm fucking talking about here. I don't even need to explain it. That's what I'm talking about. But he's getting his fucking money, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now what we got in here, we got all our little pieces. If Charlie can fucking learn to do the camera, bud. Okay? How's this looking here, dude? Did you sand all these down, Charlie? Why the fuck is there grease prints all over that, bud? You got grease on your hands again?
No.
Are you watching it with the camera, bud? Look at all the grease prints you got all over that, Charlie. You have to watch that shit, bud. Okay, over here, bud. Now what Charlie did yesterday, he went ahead and, can you get that nice and up and down? And that looks really nice. He cleaned it up. How long did that take, Charlie?
About an hour.
About an hour, hour and a half. Watch your head. You're gonna get grease all over that, grease off your hair, bro. So what Charlie did, he went ahead and cleaned all this off, okay? So the back's really clean. I like that. It looks really good. And he also went ahead and taped this off. Now this is blue tape, okay? We got chrome in there, and that's blue tape, okay? That's 1/4 inch blue tape. There, Charlie. Watch with the camera, bud, not your eyes. Always watch with the camera, dude. When I say look at that, Charlie, that means watch with the camera, not put the camera down. Okay. It's very important to make sure that you cover that chrome. Now that's 1/4 inch tape, and he had to use 2 pieces, am I right?
Yep.
Okay. So he taped off the chrome, that's ready to paint. And then we got our mud flaps right here, and these are ready to paint, except for the fucking grease marks, Charlie. We got our bumper ready to paint. Now, since this is gonna be pearl white, what we're gonna do, and if you look at the mirrors here, they're in primer, ready to paint, okay? Can you see that, Charlie?
Yep.
What we need to do is we are going to go ahead and use white epoxy primer on this. It's very important that when you do a car like this, okay, and the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of you people at home, I'm gonna stress again, this is a way to save money on, you know, refinish your car at home, father and son project, whatever you want. Hold on, come here a minute. Minnie! Come here. Okay, we got us a special guest today. She usually doesn't show up. Can you walk in here? They got the backlight on. All right, what are you doing here?
Coming to go to lunch with you.
You did?
Yeah.
So you didn't just leave Plastic Hair Guys joint, did you?
No.
Okay. That was a little
Why would you think
hesitation
that?
on that. Okay. This is Pete. I gotta have a talk with Minnie. We'll be back on that subject on our Q45. Take it. Okay, what I did, I see Charlie, he likes the radio, he left the radio on. Thanks, Charlie, I appreciate that. All right, what I just did, if you come over here, watch the paint, Charlie. Okay, what we just did, we went ahead, up here, bud. I'm right here, bud. Okay, we just put epoxy primer, and I used PPG epoxy primer, and I also used white. Hold it right there, look at the bottles, I'll be right back. Okay. Now what we did, we're painting pearl white, okay? The original factory, Q45 Infinity. It is very, very important to remember, if you're gonna paint your old car, instead of go buy a new one like we've been explaining here in the Q45 videos, that you put epoxy primer on your car. That's gonna seal all the old paint in, it's gonna seal all the primer up and all the Bondo and everything else that you gotta do, that you did to your car previously, and it's gonna make the surface brand new so nothing can penetrate out of it. Nothing will come out, nothing will fucking bleed out, leach out, or turn into a fucking nightmare. Later down the road, Charlie. Hello, are you awake, Charlie?
Yeah.
You don't fucking talk much, do you, bud?
No, no, not.
Why not?
Just a quiet person.
Son of a biscuit. Okay, so we did go ahead and use the epoxy primer. Now come on in here. Watch the paint, Charlie. There's the door, gonna hit the damn can. So you see that it doesn't take a very thick, vigorous coat. Okay, this is a thin coat. You can actually see the gray primer underneath it. You don't need to paint your epoxy primer on it like it's paint. Does that make sense, Charlie?
Yeah.
All it takes is a nice thin overall coat, okay? Don't put the epoxy primer on it like you're putting on paint. All the epoxy primer for is a sealer. It seals everything in, so it's a brand new start to an old world. The world here, the old world, I want to get the fuck out of my shop. Does that make sense to you, Charlie?
Yeah.
I want to get this fucking thing out of my shop, get this guy out of my fucking... This is a tri-stage paint, okay? That means you got 2 colors and a clear coat. So if you ever heard the term tri-stage, that means...
3 colors.
That means a 3-stage paint. Okay, base coat, clear coat would be 2. This is tri-stage because we got a pearl that goes on top of the white, Charlie. Okay, get her in your fucking head here. Okay, so we got to put the base coat white on first, then I'll come back and put the pearl white on top of that. Okay, so I'm going to probably put 3 good coats of the base coat white. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to go ahead and put the pearl. Okay, I'm going to take the pearl mix and I'm gonna put 2 to 3 coats on that, and then probably an overall mist coat, see? And what that mist coat does, it gets rid of all your streaks. Okay, you gotta be very, very careful when you're painting pearl paints or metallic paints. You will get streaks in it. You have to have your fan on your gun, okay? Now this is an old Binks number 7, but you open your fan up all the way, okay? And when I say fan, watch my hand here, see? The pattern, the fan, okay? The fan has to be open all the way, so when you overlap those coats of paint, okay, see how it's like a layer there, it's overlapping, Charlie? When it overlaps, it's not getting a line through it, see? Now, if you are getting streaks in your paint, that's caused by 2 problems. Either your pattern is too skinny, and it's getting real sharp on the edges there. I'm over here, Charlie, right here, bud, okay? So your pattern's either coming out real skinny like this, and it's not wide enough, or, okay, 3 reasons, let's put it. Or you're spraying too close and you're going too slow, or you got yourself a cheap, inexpensive spray gun. Okay, when it comes to buying spray guns, you get what you pay for. If you pay $50 at Home Depot for a spray gun that you're gonna paint your car with, that's what you're gonna get, a $50 paint job.